Hello, Steve.
Hello, Jeff. How are you?
Good, good. How are you doing?
Okay, okay.
Right.
Hi, Seb.
And
What
you?
time?
Hi, Jeff.
Hi, Brian.
How you
Hmm.
how you doing?
I'm doing all right. Very busy. I've been traveling a lot. That's why I haven't seen you in the last couple of weeks. But
Mm.
I'm here. Here now. Excited to be here.
Hey Brian. Hey Sib. Hey Jeff.
Hey,
Hey,
Going on visit.
How's it
it's
going?
let me
not
see.
very nice.
I got a new tool so I can hook up, but I have to use these.
You have a new tool?
A bag. So I cover on top of my phone so you won't get overheat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
That's like a shade for your
the
phone.
shade, yeah, the shade. I'm still trying to find a good shade that fit the reflector. I mean the back real mirror.
Yeah. Hopefully it helps. If anything pops up, we'll be able to back you up. You can just let us know, and or if it's like, oh no, it's dying, or oh no, the internet connection's going haywire, we'll be able to support.
Thank you very much. I got you guys a surprise. I know we trying to have two speakers, but I think that's just be flexible. So we're gonna have three speakers today. I invited guests, my coworker,
Okay.
Toastmaster Club too. So Brian, you want to be a evaluator?
Sure. Yeah, I could be in the elevator.
All right, good, good, nice.
Let's see. We have Benson as first evaluator. Second evaluator is empty. Did we want Brian to
So,
evaluate the guest or evaluate Sim?
Hey, Charlene.
Hey, Jeff.
Hey, Charlene, welcome.
Can you hear me? All right.
Thank you for joining us.
Hi, guys.
Hello.
good
Hello.
afternoon. Welcome.
Are you Jeff's
Um,
friend that he was talking about? Or he mentioned that he was inviting someone for a guest speaker.
Yes.
okay.
Perfect.
She's an experienced Toastmaster for years.
Believe me or
Nice.
not, this is the first time I speak in another club. So this is my adventurous moment. Thank you, Jeff.
Nice.
Nice job.
Oh, adventure.
Very fun.
You
Thank you.
have very good adventure. Garden.
Yeah. Okay, you can hear me well, right?
Very
Yeah,
good.
you're good.
All right.
Let me check my camera's standing setup as well. Let me see. I'm wearing shorts though. I think that's okay. Hold on.
The middle, but never mind. Mm.
We start 12:05. Okay. So
Oh, okay.
Charlene, if you want Brian, okay, Brian will be your evaluator. And if
Okay.
you want him to take a look, text him now, please.
Yeah, in the chat, just let me know if there's anything you want me to look out for or.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Brian. Um, okay. I'll send you something.
Oh, I like the free vitamin D. That's why on Tuesday I stay outside for many years already. And I earned about probably I would say $1,200 for the vitamin D supplements for past 5 years. That's how much I save. Just kidding. Who knows?
It's probably about that much. Oh, Jeff, the other things that we're missing is general evaluator and well,
Yeah.
I guess we're missing the functionaries. So we're missing timer, Marion as well.
No. Look at the
Oh, what's up?
look at the roles and function I sent out in the members.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I assigned everybody.
Let's see.
Timer.
She's not here yet.
Okay. Mary mentioned she's unavailable for sure.
Mary,
I-
not okay.
yeah, she emailed back saying that she can't make it today.
So who want to be a second evaluator?
I can be the second.
Okay, Benson. All right. So Sip, what is your role?
I'm speaker 2,
Oh,
right?
Okay, all right. Speaker. Yes, you speaker 2. So Vincent is speaker 1. Okay, Benson is the.
He's also the first evaluator too. Are you open to evaluating this?
No, I thought Brian will be the first evaluator, right?
No, I think Charlene is gonna speak the third one.
Oh, I see.
And Brian will be evaluating Charlene.
Okay, then yeah,
Well,
sure.
Brian,
I can be I can be EV1 and EV2. Yeah.
nice.
Okay, Maggie. Okay, Maggie is here. Maggie is.
Table topics master.
Yes. Okay, that's good.
Sorry, I didn't see it. Okay.
Yeah, the theme that we have so far is slowing down, and
You're not supposed to say it. Come
oh, my bad. Sorry, I sent in the agenda, so in case
Yes.
she saw it.
Even you send it out, that's fine. You have to pretend. Pretend that you're surprised. That's how the meeting. See, like Charlene said, this is the first adventure speaking in another club.
Yeah.
All right, let's see here. 12-5. Let's start it. Who is the sergeant at arms? Let's start the meeting. Sergeant at
You
arms.
heard that, Sergeant at Arms?
Brian, sergeant at arms. Go ahead.
Okay. Welcome everyone to this awesome Tuesday afternoon. I hope you're all doing really well. I'd like to remind everyone to silence their phones for the next 1 hour as we dive into prepared speeches, impromptu speeches, a whole lot of Toastmastering. We're gonna have a great time. Without further ado, I'd like to bring up our Toastmaster today, Jeff Chen. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you very much. Sure. We haven't finished the role feeding yet. Okay, I see Snatch. Snatch. Snatch, what is your role? Let me see. I put down
Jeff, it's Sonage.
Sonage. Okay, Sonage. Sorry. What is your role?
No, I believe I don't have a role for today.
Who is a GE today? Betty. What are we missing? Arkander?
It looks like we're missing Marion and
Amer-
yeah, and we're
Okay.
missing G. We don't see Betty so far.
All right. Okay, Sonage, can you be a Marian, please?
Yeah, I can be an American.
All right. Thank you very much. Let's start the meeting. Welcome, Field Toastmaster and honor guest, Charlene. I'll let Charlene do the self-introduction first before I go ahead. Charlene, floor is yours, please.
Thank you, Jeff. Hi, everyone. So nice to meet you. Like I said earlier, this is my adventurous moment to speak in a different club. Yay. Thank you for the invitation, Jeff. He has been bringing us a lot of good stories and gave us a very inspirational speech 2 weeks ago. And I thought I really should try something new and give more speech. And that's why I'm here. So I really appreciate you guys will give me some good feedbacks, be critical or not, right? It's all welcome. Jeff and I are coworkers at Arista, and I have been with the Great America Speakers for almost 10 years. Yeah, I know it's about time to speak somewhere else, and I've been enjoying the journey. So back to you, Jeff.
Welcome again. Thank you very much. 10 years.
Thank you. Yeah, I know.
And 10 years ago, what did I do? Oh, I did nothing. I was bummer, man. All right, Lauren. Lauren, you are the, okay, I'll give you some 30 seconds to introduce yourself.
Hi, my name's Lorraine Myers, and I was looking Toastmaster.org, and I found your club to visit. So I'm here as a guest.
Thank you very much. You are in the right club. Right club. You're going to enjoy it. Join and enjoy. That's it. All right, let's start with our agenda today. The theme today is slowing down. Slowing down, slowing down, slowing down. So, very simple. Just don't go too fast. Right? Sometimes you just need to slow down. Like me. Early this year, I tried to follow or support Vincent, our Vincent here, to do the pull-ups, right? Pull-ups. And I was so excited for probably 6 weeks. I tried to break the record of 12 pull-ups. My best was 11, and I got injured. Yeah, I know. Yeah, slow down. That's why I say don't cheer up, you slow down. Right? My tendon gradually become hurt, really hurt. So since then, about March, I think it's about March, I stopped. Until now, I couldn't do anything else. Did I slow down? Yes, I was pretty slow already, but apparently it's not slow enough. The word of the day is, what was that? Man, slow down, please. Vincent, what is that?
Yeah, no
But-
problem. The word of the day is unwind. So it means to relax after a period of work or tension.
Excellent, unwind, okay? So if you can slow down, think about unwind, just unwind. So I've been unwinding a different workout for 5 months, and I'm pushing back myself to do the bench press. I still 10 pounds away with my max 165, and I give myself about 2 to 3 months. Since I've been unwinding long enough. Let's do a roll calling. So Amerian, Sunaj, right?
No, Sonaj. Feel free to call me Sunny if it's easier.
Sunny, yeah. Sorry, man. Go ahead. Amerian,
Yeah.
introduce your role, please.
Oh, I see. Sorry. I will be counting all of the ahs and ums that people use. I'll also be checking for proper usage of grammar. So if there's any words or phrases that you're using possibly incorrectly, I will help point them out so that way we can work towards just improving our language. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you very much, Sunny. Brian, you steal the timer, right? Go ahead.
Oh, I'm timer. Oh, dang. All right. So as timer, I'll be timing all of our speakers today. I'll be also noting or signifying the timing lights with the usage of background changes. So if they're at their minimum time, a lot of time, and then in the middle, there's a lot of time, target times, and the end of their target times would be the red. And our speakers today, just to confirm, 5 to 7 minute speeches from everybody. And then table topics would be 1 to 2 minutes. So I'll be giving you the timings later in our timer report. Back to you, Mr. Toastmaster.
Thank you very much, Brian. It's about good time to introduce our first speaker, Vincent. Vincent has been with our club more than 3+ years as a coach. And then he hated this club. He said, why? Your club is not growing. So he decided to join. So he's a nice guy, in another way, right? He said, your club sucks. That's why I need to help. In order to help, he said, let's join your club. So that's welcome. So,
Thanks so much, Jeff, for that warm welcome. The timing, by the way, Brian, is 5 to 7 minutes, just as a heads up. And just want to double check on my audio. How does it sound? I'm a bit far from the mic. I don't know if this works or not, though. Okay, good, perfect. I'll be giving a speech, mostly story driven, that focuses on me trying to balance routine and novelty. When I like to cook, I wouldn't say I'm the perfect cook. I'm the type that looks at a recipe and says, oh, this is using regular pasta. I want to make it whole grain pasta. I want to use this pasta with lentils and change up the whole thing entirely in the spirit of making it healthy. That's the goal, right? But when I eat it and when I serve it to my family, they're like, what is this mess? It looks like a glob of goop. And I don't know what happened. It was just a small recipe change. Everything should have worked out just fine. But it didn't. And as you know of recipes, you can't just easily make those swaps. You need to follow some sort of structure, some sort of routine to make it work. But I myself loved those little nuances. But yet I had to acknowledge that structure is important. This really applied when I went to the gym. I noticed that my brain constantly searched for novelty. Kind of why whenever I go on YouTube Shorts just to find the playlist I'm looking for, I somehow end up in looking at a lawn mowing video and then it transforms into a cute cat video. I don't know how these jumps happen. It just happens. But novelty is something that's key, I feel, to learning something new or to making your life a little bit more exciting. When I first got to the gym, the first exciting, shiny thing I noticed was people attending this gym class. It was a 30-minute class of about 4 or 5 people. The trainer had the energy of a golden retriever. And for me, I thought this class was absolutely perfect for what I was looking for. It was my first time starting at the gym, and I wanted to build up on strength. I feel that any exercise at this point would be great for me. As I progressed through the class, I loved the novelty of it. But when I got to ask my trainer about how do I progress my strength, I'm noticing plateaus, he told me, drop the class. That class is mostly cardio, it's not fitting your goals. And I was shocked. I loved this class. It gave me something new and something to look forward to. And at first, when I tried my trainer's routine, everything seemed like it was going just fine. I was able to learn a lot of different exercises, but then they grew to be the very same exercises. It was always just a chest press, an incline chest press, a tricep extension, a tricep overhead, and my routine was done. And the next week, same thing, over and over again. I realized I hated the routine, and I really wanted to, like with my recipes, add a little bit of spice here. It wouldn't hurt, right? But I had to stay diligent with it as much as possible. Until I couldn't. I remember there was a day that I went to the gym, and for that last exercise, the overhead tricep extension, I couldn't find a spot to use it. I was at a particularly busy day at the gym, but for whatever reason, that day I decided I wanted to go early. I'm gonna go to the gym at 5 o'clock, and that is the worst time to go to the gym. Everyone's going there after work, and you can not find any equipment. You'll be at the gym just standing around waiting, and that's your gym time. So instead of doing the final exercise, I decided, let me just learn something new. Let me look up this new exercise that should work out the tricep in the same way and see if I like it. And when I did, I realized that I really liked learning new things, that I needed this kind of mix up in my routine to properly enjoy it. Could I say it was as engaging as finding a new cat video or looking at lawn mowing videos? Probably not, but it still kind of hit that same feeling for me going to my gym class and looking forward to what was the new routine that he was going to give us today. What was the new exercise I was going to learn today? And where could I push myself even further? I realized that just like with any recipe, variety is a spice of life. Following a structure is great at first, especially when you want to kind of get, for example, a mapo tofu that tastes spicy, but instead of Sichuan peppers, you decided to add ground black peppers. I'm getting better at trying to stick to a complete recipe now and just managing the amount slightly. But lately I've been learning to add variety properly, so that instead of changing it up completely, trying to appreciate new ways and find new things that I can test, but not completely change entirely. Maybe, for example, instead of working out and focusing on, I'm just going to do 6 today, let me try to see if I can push for 8, see how far I can go. Or maybe I'll lower the weight just a little bit and try to do a lot more. Test my limits there. I think the beauty in adding variety to a routine is that it makes it more exciting without sabotaging the final result. And for me, that worked best. Variety is the spice of life, and perhaps it can apply to routines too. Back to you, Mr. Toastmaster.
Thank you very much. It was excellent time. Our second speaker is very special. She is from Paris, France. And below is a made-up story. She couldn't find any club in France, any good club. So she continued to look for a club in Canada. None of them she was satisfied. And then all of a sudden, she joined thousands of the club in the United States. And then she finally settled down with Security Speaking Club. Let's welcome Sip.
Thank you for this imaginative introduction, Jeff. I actually live in California now. I've been living in California for, well, since 2014, so 11 years, even more. So I'm a local, but the accent is still very much French, unfortunately, as you can hear. So I'm going to speak to how do you balance treating yourself to pushing yourself. I'd like to make it 4 to 6 minutes. And okay. So how do I balance treating myself to pushing myself? Well, in my case, the two often go together because I'm older, I have some health issues. So when I want to treat myself, whether it is by doing something which could make me feel excited, and especially something I would enjoy eating, that's the big one. Trying to treat myself is definitely pushing myself. And that's even true in whatever I do for the different tasks that I can describe as work. I don't have a job at the moment, but I volunteer with different organizations. And if I focus for way too long, I know it's gonna get difficult to do a good job. So I balance that by taking breaks. I basically cut my work into different tasks that shouldn't take more than a couple of hours. And I do a task, then I try to force myself to take a break by taking a short walk before coming back. I also have breaks, very short ones, by getting distracted by the hummingbirds who come and visit me. Whatever tasks I do for work, I do 90% of the time in front of the computer. And I'm at a window, but I can see the screen properly if the window's open, so the window that's in front of me is closed. But I made sure to have a window also next to me, which is open, and I hang a hummingbird feeder by it, and every so often, a hummingbird comes to visit, and if you see me look to the side, maybe even take away my short distance glasses, it's because I am enjoying the sight of a hummingbird, which is a way of treating myself and balancing work. So I can say pushing myself to focus with getting distracted by the lovely hummingbirds. When it comes to food, which has been a constant struggle these past few years, I have to balance being very careful about what I eat because I can get triggered into flare-ups that give me really bad heartburn for days or weeks or months on end. And adding some variety, as Vincent was saying, because otherwise it becomes really depressing to always be eating the same thing. So I've basically come to follow a strategy very similar to what Vincent was saying. When I feel I can afford it, I take a little bit of more dangerous food, but just a tiny little bit just to have the taste. And that's how I balance treating myself, pushing myself, and taking care of myself, which are three balls to juggle at the same time at my already really old age of 55. Thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you. See, balance, balance, balance. And on one, since we have three speakers today, provide your feedback your time so we can save a couple minutes here. Our next speaker is guest speaker, Charlene. Charlene has been with Toastmaster for 10 years, 10 years, 10 years veteran. Let's welcome Charlene. Charlene, the floor is yours.
Can I share my screen?
Yes, please, anytime. Can you share?
Can you see? I am sharing. Can you see? Cherry and blossom? No?
Yes.
Okay. You do not see the hold. Yeah, I'll put it on the side so I can see the timer. Shall I start or wait for your evaluation
Yeah.
writing?
What timing did you prefer?
5 to 7 minutes.
Yeah, and you can start. We normally don't have the evaluator introduce, so unless you have any particular thing or particular feedback or anything you'd like us to look out for.
Oh, okay. I sent it to Brian.
Okay.
Okay, good, good, good. Okay, so let me start then. Ah, spring. The winter chill has lifted. Birds are singing, flowers are blooming. And in Japan, that means only one thing. Sakura or cherry blossom. I was in Kyoto unwinding in April this year. I was awestruck by the brilliance of cherry blossoms. But what makes this flower so special? It doesn't have the glory of an English rose, the fragrance of a Chinese jasmine, or the wild flair of a California poppy. And yet, Japan is utterly enchanted by it. To my surprise, I did not have to look far. Cherry blossoms were everywhere. The first picture was taken in Tanrunji, which was the first temple we visited. The monks told us the gods dwell in cherry trees. The second picture was from Ninjojo, a shogun castle turned into an imperial palace. We saw a wedding photo shoot happening under the blossoms. I couldn't see the bride from a distance, but I can imagine she was as pretty as the blossom fairy. The third picture was taken on the photographer's path, a 2 mile long creek lined with cherry trees. A university professor once walked the path daily and found the meaning of life when the cherry blossomed. Even the Japan's hardworking culture softens for sakura. When the season starts, the busy salarymen make time to celebrate. Junior employees rise up early to find the best spot under the tree, roll out picnic blankets, arrange food, and keep the sake warm. Then they wait patiently for their managers to arrive. I'd love to be a manager, only in Japan. They gave the ritual a name, Hanami, that means cherry blossom viewing. Carry, caring for cherry trees is now a science and a sacred art. Meet Seno-san, a 97-year-old sakura guardian. He's still climbing trees. His family has been a sakura caretaker for 16 generations. That's 400 years of devotion, longer than the history of the United States. Why are the Japanese so obsessed with cherry blossoms? What happens to the cherries? Turns out the climate in Japan doesn't help cherry trees to bear good fruits. The cherries are bitter and don't have much flesh. They're mostly foods for birds. The Japanese make the best out of it. Through years of cultivation, they have developed cherry trees with brilliant flowers. Blossoms can last for a long time, and there are a good variety of cherry trees with different kinds of flowers. In these tiny little flowers, the Japanese has a spiritual reflection of life. The cherry blossoms endure wind and coldness for most of the year, only to blossom for 5 days. They believe through patience and perseverance, one will eventually bloom. Don't we have cherry trees and blossoms in the States? Yes, we do. This Silicon Valley used to be the Valley of Horse Delight in the last century. Cherry trees were abundant among prunes, apricots, and other fruit trees. Come spring every year, blossoms from all these fruit trees blanketed the whole Bay Area. Innovation has always been the driving force in the valley. Farmers and orchardists kept cultivating fruit trees. The new breed of cherry trees have tasty fruits, a good yield, and are disease resistant. Look at these bin cherries, rainy cherries, and lempin cherries. Don't they look exotic and inviting? These days, there are still many cherry farms in Central Valley and up in the Washington state. The United States is one of the top producers of cherries. We export thousands of tons of cherries to Japan every year. Cherry or blossom? Food for the tummy or the soul? Can I have the cake and eat it too? Yes, I can. I love to gorge on cherries and tell a beautiful story of blossoms at Securely Speaking Toastmasters. Back to you, Mr. Toastmaster Jeff.
Thank you very much, Charlie. What a cherry blossom in Japan. I probably will visit Japan next year, summer. And that's a good place to unwind yourself.
Thank you.
Yes.
Let me see if I can stop sharing.
No problem. Take your time.
Okay, I'm good.
Write your feedback to our guest speaker, if you would. And let's dive into the table topic session. Maggie, floor is yours. Take it over.
Thank you very much, Mr. Toastmaster. I'm going to just to pick Toastmasters to speak for this session today, since I don't see from my tablet if you raise your hand. Brian, would you take on the first question?
I have double roles today. Is there someone else who would
okay.
like to? Oh, we're all doing double roles, but other speakers don't want to go ahead of me. I
All
only have
right.
a couple slots.
Can I call Benson?
Oh, he's doing two. Are you doing two evaluations, Benson? Oh, geez.
Yeah, I'm doing the
Yeah.
evaluation session as well.
Okay, that's my,
I think we
Uh,
gotta call
right.
on
maybe
That's-
Sanuj and
yes,
Lorraine.
that's my bad part. Anyway, third one, Sanuj.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Sanuj. The word for today is unwind. Your question will be, what makes you laugh the most?
What makes me laugh the most? That is somewhat of a loaded question in some regards, because when you ask me that, the first thing that comes to my mind is seeing my dog happy after he comes back from a walk and he's just on the carpet rubbing his head and is just very happy. And he's not the easiest to walk. So when that happens, it's not always a calming walk, but just coming back from that and seeing him smile and be happy, that makes me very relaxed. I think being able to give some time to myself, honestly, and that comes from making sure that my responsibilities are done at a reasonable time. So if I can do that and then just come back, sit on my couch at the end of the day and say, well, that was a job well done. That makes me very happy. I think outside of that, everyone also needs to have specific hobbies or specific habits that allow them to unwind. What is something that you do in order to get there? So for me, those things include playing video games, spending time with friends, spending time with family, spending time taking my dog to the dog park, just a bunch of different things. And it's not like everything gets done on a weekly basis. There's some weeks where I'm unable to take my dog to the dog park. There's some weeks where I'm unable to hang out with my friends because of responsibilities and life getting in the way. But just making sure that I find that little pocket of peace during the week for myself really helps me unwind. And I think that's true for everyone. So thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Sanuj, for reminding me when I worked, I was trying to find things to unwind myself because I was in the business that had international and US timeline. And you know what pushed you just automatically, plus you push yourself. Now I'm retired. I'm unwinding every day. So I can imagine. And also, I feel that you were unwinding yourself at this moment when you spoke. You laughed, you smiled, and you rolled your eyes. You looked very relaxed. Great. Now, second one, Lorraine, would you mind to take on the question?
There's a chance Lori might have stepped out.
Oh, okay.
She's
I
still on
guess
mute,
today.
unless. But yeah, I think since we have 3 evaluators, Jeff, do you think we should continue to evaluations early?
Jeff?
I think he's trying to find
Oh, Jeff
unmute.
is
No,
off too.
we can do one more. Let's do one more.
One more? Okay. Lorraine looks like she is on, but she is mute. Anyway,
It would be either Jeff or
okay.
or Roy's back. I don't know,
Lorian's
maybe.
here.
Oh, okay. All right.
We're planning to ask a
Last
tabletop
call,
question.
Lorraine.
Yes,
Okay, are you available for a question?
sure.
Thank you. That's great. What would you do if you found $1 million? What would you do if you found $1 million? The word for today is unwind. Go ahead.
I would count my lucky stars. Because who wouldn't want $1 million? Who doesn't need $1 million? That would be wonderful. But if I found it, I would also wonder, who lost it? Who does it belong to? So I would try to find out who it belonged to so it can be returned to its rightful owner. Unless it was mob money or drug money. Oh, then I might be in danger. So I'll have to, think wisely on what next steps I need to do. But if I could get that money free and clear, oh, it would be wonderful. I would like to fix up my house. Like I have been working on home renovation and I saw a garage door that had panels on it. You could put glass panels or I guess maybe like hard plastic panels. And what those do, they let the light in, but they're on the high end. But that's what I would like to try to get is to get those panel type of garage doors and fix up my house because it needs a lot of work. It's kind of old and I could use a paint job. My plumbing, I have my sink faucet is leaking as well as my shower. So that I would like to fix it up and make it like a showcase house. And I invite you guys over to come over and see it and we can have dinner and maybe meet in person. What do you guys think? Madam Toastmaster.
That's great. Thank you so much for the great job, Lorraine. Yes, I feel that you're a loving and a kind person, and I'm sorry I made you think that the $1 million might put you in danger if it's dirty money. Anyhow, let me turn the table to our Toastmaster today, Jeff.
Thank you very much. Maggie, what a $1 million. Everybody think about $1 million for sure. I'm gonna turn the table to Brian. It's Brian, you're a GE, right?
Whoa, I'm a GA also. All right, let's go. So today is the great day of doing triple duty. And being a general evaluator, and I'll be leading the evaluation portion of our meeting. Let's bring up our evaluators first. So our first evaluator is Benson to evaluate our first speaker, which was Vincent. So please help me welcome Benson.
Thank you. Thank you, General Evaluator. Yeah, today is very interesting. And I have 2 evaluations for 2 speakers. I have never done this in my life, and I haven't seen anybody did this. So I got some idea from Vincent. Like he put some black pepper into the mapo tofu to get some good readings. And I think I can do evaluation 1 and 2. I put them together, I combine them so that I can compare Sip's speech and Vincent's speech side by side, and I can compare their common good and what you can improve. So so I see the timer can time me for 1.5 time for the regular evaluation. I'll do a combined evaluation today. See how it works.
You have 4 to 6 minutes.
Thank
Go ahead.
you.
Go ahead.
Thank you. Thank you, timer. So Vincent and Sid, very exciting to hear your speech today. Both your speech are sharing your own experience to tell the audience about how to do something. One is to think out of the box, to jump out of the routine and put something new into a routine task, get things more interesting. And the other speech is about balancing your tasks. They are all based on your own experience so that it very convinced to the audience, which is good. And both speech have the great structure, the beginning, the body, and the ending. Especially the ending, both of you have the summary clearly to explain what's the expectations are, what you can tell the audience to do. Some suggestions, some good suggestions. So those are very good. And the speech phase, you are doing great job as well. Your speech speed is not too slow, not too fast. And also, both of you have the great gestures. You use your body languages. That's very good. And yeah, that's the good part. So if we can do it better, maybe on the summary side, the endings part, both of you can give the audience a little bit more specific suggestions instead of the common or wide suggestions. But it's maybe a little too much. But as an audience, I would looking for some specific suggestion from your experience. So other than that, let me see. And Sib is doing an impromptu speech versus Vincent's doing a prepared speech. But if you listen those speeches side by side, it's very hard to tell Sib was doing an impromptu speech. So that's a great get. Yeah. Sib, you are doing a good job. As I didn't as an audience, I didn't see much difference between prepared and impromptu. As always, we learn the good things from the speakers and also practice our evaluation skills to enhance your own skill and also learn from others. So I think this is a great opportunity and honor for me to give out the evaluation for both great speakers. Thank you. Back to General Evaluator.
Oh, nice job, Vincent. That is not easy. I've never seen that done before, and I think it's a great idea, a great challenge, and for certain speeches, I think it would work really, really well. Very interesting. I like that. I do like the compare and contrast the two speeches, and we'll all get all of the feedback and inspiration and all the notes that you have given our speakers today. So great job, Benson. I'm gonna file this idea for the future for future meetings. And for the next, yes, for the next evaluation is myself. So I guess I'll be starting in a second as I reset my timer. For our third speaker, Charlene, evaluation to you. I'm going to give you some notes of things I think you did really good, maybe one thing that you did better, and then one very smart thing that I think really makes you stand out as a speech writer and a speech crafter and a speech presenter. So again, I forgot to say thank you for your speech today. I found it very enjoyable. I feel very inspired by Japan and Japan culture. And today, as you presented your informational speech today, Charlene, I think you did a really great job. Your your diction and your pacing is spot on. It was very easy to understand. Your articulation was very clear and well delivered. You have a very soothing voice, which is very suited for this particular style of speech. So if you were leaning into your strengths today, I think you did it uh, in an exemplary way. So Charlene, keep this in mind. This is a strength, giving informational type of speeches. So presenting this information in a very clear and methodical way with pictures and visuals was really great. So you just started out bang, pictures, sakura flowers, and you listed of where they were taken, those pictures, and what little bit of meetings and what's going on, and it just slowly unraveled more and more information about the cherry blossoms that I didn't think I thought I knew everything about blossoms, but no, that was only scratching the surface because it certainly presented such detailed and engaging information. I think you did a really great job there. The flow of the like the pictures to like the manager's event thing and the guardian, so presenting some extra outside information about people that are involved with this Japanese phenomenon or cultural phenomenon of cherry blossoms. I think you did really great. And then even leading it into about the fruit and culturally why it differs from the US, a little bit of contrast to different cultures really enhanced the topic. And overall, I thought it was really great structure. And then again, your delivery and pacing was really great. Something that you could improve on is the ending. And I think this is one of the things that you were wondering about is that uh, yeah, we knew that you were inspired by the topic, and obviously that's why you were driven to present the topic. But I think that you could have given us a little like call to action, or I hope this inspires you as well as the audience to take it further. Go do some more research, go experience some culture yourself, or go out and enjoy the beauty of the cherry blossoms. I think those little things, those calls to actions, really would inspire us to take your such well presented speech and take it further into the future as an audience member. And I think that's where you need to improve. Just a call to action, a little message, or a little meaning for us to take away. Something I think that you did really smart today was to know your audience. Things like listing out other flowers, but specifically mentioning the California poppy, the golden poppy. This is our state's flower. I think that was really well done. It's very intentional. You wrote it to be you're a Californian audience member, California detail. Oh, Did you know that Silicon Valley in California was filled with orchards and fruits and cherries, and they're exported to Japan? Boom. Extra connection there that I felt as a Californian in a California club that you paid attention to your audience. And I think that's really smart. Just the little details like that really helps create that connection, that bond with your audience, and enhances your speech writing and your expertise in your speech craft. I think you did a really great job, Charlene. I'm really inspired by your speech today. And I hope there was a little bit of feedback to help you and also help all of us improve in our speeches for the future. And thank you so much for your presentation today. I also want to thank Jeff for inviting this such a skilled speaker today. I really enjoyed it. Thank you so much. Yeah. I ran long. I feel bad. So the rest of we are going to blaze through this this extra and closing of the meeting. I think we did all really great. Jeff
I need the
put all the
Amarian report.
Marion report.
grammarian report. Yes, percentage.
So actually, I did not hear anyone use any uhs or ums. I hope I'm not wrong, but Vincent, Sib, Charlene, in your speeches, I did not hear anything. Lorraine, during your table topics, I did not hear anything. Benson, Brian, you guys had wonderful evaluations. I did not hear anything. I do have certain comments regarding everyone's speech. So Vincent, for you, there was one like slight hiccup in your speech, but you had a really good recovery and you were able to continue. That was great. Seb, for you, I really enjoyed that change of tone when you were talking about being old and you're like, oh, being 55, and you changed your voice and then you came back. It really drew me to your speech. Charlene, you had a wonderful speech. I really loved hearing your topic about Japan, the cherry blossoms. It was a very engaging speech, so thank you for that. Lorraine, really enjoyed your table topic as well. And then Benson, Brian, I really liked both of your evaluations. Brian, I'll be honest, in yours, the way you broke it down and talked about the various parts of the speech, that really drew me to yours. So I really did like that. So thank you. That's it. But oh, sorry, I forgot to mention for myself, I counted one which I just said right now, and then one which I said during my table topic. That's it.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you so much for the detailed Amarian report. Thank you so much. We had a great meeting. Thanks for Jeff for inviting guests and Lorraine too for you to come visiting our club. I really appreciate you. I would love to hear what you think about the club or your experience today in the meeting. I'd like to, yeah, just ask you to share some words with us before we end.
Sure, this was a great meeting, and I'm surprised that you can fit 3 speakers in an hour-long meeting, but you guys did it. And
Yay.
that's fantastic. You cut down on table topics, which is fine. I like that. And it's a great club. I'd like to visit again.
Awesome. Yeah, we'd love to have you. So every Tuesday, come on by. I'd like to hand it over back to our Toastmaster, Jeff, to close out the meeting.
Sure, thank you very much, Ryan and everybody. You see, we got 3 speakers. The idea actually I got from Joanne last week, actually. Joanne kind of changed agenda a little bit, and I feel like I always want to stick with agenda. For past 3 years, we've been doing 2 speakers, and I want to give the club surprise, so I invited Charlene. So we did 3 speakers. That's the first time in past 3 years, maybe, and we really squeezed in pretty well, actually. You see, 12:57.
Do we
right?
have any words from Charlene? Do you have
Of
any?
course. No rush yet. So let's have a picture first. See, everybody,
Okay.
a Toastmaster. No worry.
Yeah, I'll do the picture. So yeah, are you ready? 3, 2, 1, cheese.
Thank you very much. We have adventure. We have another adventure, 3 speakers, and we have so many first time. I'm gonna give the floor to Charlene and give the feedback. Everybody expecting.
Thank you. It's my lucky day to be invited and visit a different club, and also my first to visit another club. And I totally enjoyed the whole meeting. The quality of speech, the table topics, as well as prepared speech or even impromptu speech, was really impressive. And I thought three speakers are a normal norm in this club, and you guys are just can that's so normal that you can just talk. And Benson, your evaluation was spot on to combine the two. Something I can never think of doing, but it was just impressive. And Brian, thank you for such a thoughtful evaluation, and definitely that will help me to improve and confirm my confidence as well. Yeah, I really enjoyed, and thank you for the invite. Back to you, Jeff.
Thank you very much. Let's take another picture. I forget it, of course, Kitty. I'm gonna give to our presiding officer.
Are you sure?
Presiding officer.
Yeah, I think since Daniel isn't here as a president, I just wanted to make a few quick announcements because it's 1 minute is up. Just wanted to check for speakers for next week. If there's anyone interested for prepared speeches and impromptu speech, and then we can fill out the rest of the roles offline. Anyone have a burning desire to give a pathways or speech or anything like that? Brian, you up for it?
Sure, why not?
All right, perfect.
Yeah. Okay.
And then anyone who wants to give an impromptu speech hasn't done it in a while. Benson, you up for that? Tanuj, are you up for it?
Question.
Yeah,
Is a
Jeff.
GE the next Toastmaster automatically, or we changed that already?
Yeah, G is the next Toastmaster automatically, just in case, unless you really cannot make it that week.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, no problem. So I'll be Toastmaster and I'll try to give a speech next week.
All right, sounds good.
All
Thanks,
right.
Brian.
I may be up for an impromptu one, but I will let you know next week in next week's session.
All right, sounds good. Thanks, Tanuj.
That's pretty impromptu too.
I think with that, I'll return the control to our acting Sergeant Arms, Brian, to help close off the meeting. Over to you, Brian.
Oh man, it's quadruple duty. Okay, so today we had a great meeting. Thank you so much. And you could now, as a reminder, turn your phones back on, add to an audible or whatever preference of alertness your phone gives as we close out the meeting. I hope you had a great time today, and security speaking Toastmasters. Have a great week, everybody.
Thank you very
Thanks,
much.
everyone. Have a good week.
Thank you.
Bye.
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 Hello. How are you? How are you?今天来上一个除二乘二的 Magic Theory，这是一堂非常重要的课程。